Hi, I'm Jonny Spindler at BBDO, and this week Google have asked me to guest edit Think with Google. So here we are down at the YouTube beach in this wonderful surrounding in Cannes, where I'm going to share 5 of the biggest trends that I think have come out of this week so far. Number 1 on my list is artificial intelligence. You haven't been able to go to a talk this week without people mentioning the use of artificial intelligence, but I love Thomas Friedman at the New York Times quote that we should be thinking more about IA rather than AI, intelligent assistants, things like Siri that actually help us with our everyday life. Number 2, likewise with intelligence, virtual reality. It's been everywhere this week, whether it's the headsets or whether it's talks from Google themselves. And a lovely expression from Clay Bavora, the VP of VR at Google, is how we can start thinking about moving from frames to worlds and from viewers to visitors, and how do we create these more active experiences and active worlds that we can invite visitors into, and what experience do they take out of that. Number 3, data is always a huge part of any advertising week or festival or conference this year, but this week the focus has really been on data fueling creativity. How does data start at the beginning of the creative process to help us tell more stories, more relevant stories, more targeted stories, rather than simply just being used to measure the performance at the end. Number 4, this isn't live, but live has been a huge feature of this week. Again, interviews are being streamed live. The conference is being streamed live, and the question I think we're going to have to ask ourselves is, does live create more authenticity, or does it actually stunt creativity when everyone's so worried about what they might be saying in any given moment? And what does that mean for brands going forward and the live experiences they can create? Number 5 on my list would be mobile first content. Eric Schmidt talked about video and how we're just at the start of the journey at the moment, and there's been lots of conversations around when we start to add intelligent data, when we start to think about shooting in different formats, when we think about the interactivity and the dynamic experiences we can create through mobile technologies applied to video, then that starts to open up a whole new way of experiencing video in everyday life on our phones.